This is MSR's Elixir 2 backpacking tent.
As much or little as you want, and then you can roll it up and neatly stash it away.
So now we're going to talk about closed cell foam mattresses.
Let's take a look at MSR's Hubba NX one-person backpacking tent. This tent weighs only 2 pounds and 7 ounces, and it packs up really small. Let's take a look. So here's a look at the body and the pole structure of the tent. The pole system is actually all one piece, and this really helps with setup because you can just sort of grab it and jiggle it, and most of the pieces will fall into place. These are DAC Featherlight NFL green poles, so they're very light, and they have a nice configuration. These are actually the exact same poles as the Nemo Hornet 1P, which we recently did a review on. So you can check that out up there. So the body of the tent is a little bit of synthetic. This is very light synthetic white material. And then a lot of mesh. You actually have 360 degrees of mesh, which we really like because if you're pitching without the fly, because you know it's not going to rain, you can actually see a wide range of what's around you. And then we have the bathtub base that comes up a little bit more over here and down along the sides. One thing to note though, and this is actually different than the Hornet 1P, is that this tent is fully symmetrical except for the door. So this foot box here is the same width as that head box over there. So you could actually sleep either way and it wouldn't make a difference, and your rectangular mattress will fit just fine. So we really like that there's that extra little bit of space, and we much prefer this over the sort of canted design that a lot of other lightweight one-person tents have. Inside the tent, there's really not too much to point out. We have one pocket here, which is a little bit of an awkward position because it's directly opposite from the door, the single door. This door can be rolled back, as you see here, and there's one zipper and two zippers. So it's still good to see that it's a double zipper. But past that, there's really not too much to the interior of this tent. We have 4 attachment points right here, so you could string a gear loft or a little bit more gear up at the top, but past that, it's really just the body of the tent, the mesh, the polyester, and the bathtub floor. I will say though that there is quite a bit of space, and you could easily fit a standard rectangular mattress inside here, no problem. I'm 5'9", and I find that this is enough sleeping space for me, and I suspect people who are a little bit bigger than me will find it comfortable as well. So here's a look at the tent with the fly on this time. You can see with it being a one-door tent, there's only one vestibule, but on the other side, there is actually a vent. So this vestibule here can be rolled back as shown, or you could roll it back even further and attach it to that toggle and loop over there if you want it fully open. So just like this, I'm gonna untoggle it here, and then it zips down really easily, and then there's a storm flap with some Velcro. It is actually a two-way zipper, so you could open it from the top as well. Up here, we've got some reflective red guy line, which is really nice, as well as an adjustment slider built right on there. And we've got the same thing over here, and on the other side as well. One thing we'd like to note is that this fly is a free pitch design, which means that it hooks into the pole system, and it's completely independent from the tent body. So if you want a more airy or lighter experience, you can always leave the body at home and just pitch up the fly, and if you have it, the tent print. So there are just a few more things we'd like to mention about the MSR Hubba NX one-person backpacking tent. To start, they include these really nice sort of square-based tent pegs that feel really sturdy and hard to bend. So these are really great, and you can definitely keep these around, and they're very unique, so you won't get them mixed up. Just like some other MSR tents that we've reviewed, you can see that there are instructions on the pole bag itself. But then there are also more detailed instructions with a little bit of a description on the carry bag as well. The carry bag is also slightly unique because it has these clips right here, so you can roll the tent up into here, clip these in, and then cinch it down just to minimize the packing size even more. Finally, because this tent is so lightweight, 2 pounds 7 ounces, the materials are very thin, and so they're prone to being scratched and potentially ripping. So we really recommend picking up a footprint. This guy isn't that heavy, but it'll increase the longevity of this tent by a long shot, just because it'll increase the durability of the base, which is what gets used the most. We hope you enjoyed our tour of the MSR Hubba NX one-person backpacking tent. If you have any comments, please leave them below, and we'll catch you next time.